Test 1, 2, 3. I'll make sure. Oh, cool. All right. Excellent. So this works. There's a chat. Good Lord. Cool. Stream options. Enable DVR. Yes. Cool. Advanced settings. Ooh. License and rights, ownership, blah, blah, blah. Distribution option. Sure. I guess technically this is in English. Today. Video. Nope. Allow comments. Alright, awesome. Save. Cool. So let's see if I can put this somewhere where I can check it easily. Put it over here. I want to get rid of this page. Don't show these tips. Thank you. Alright, so this will be there, and this will be, whoops, here. Hopefully. Dun dun. Okay, and then this will be up here. Oh, no, don't want this. Da 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 da. Nope, don't go up there. Just go there. Just stay there. Oh, not quite big enough. There. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can. There you go. That will work. Do this. Make it tiny. Okay. I'm just rearranging my windows, unfortunately. All right, cool. Can we see my face? Yes. Hi. How crazy the two. Oh, you see my face. All right, excellent. Oh, you know what? While you're here, Brett, I'm gonna click on your name. I think I can. Add friend. And can I follow? No, I can report you though. And I can whisper. Oh, I can click on your name again, and then no, follow. There we go. Done. Excellent. Cool. No, I want. There we go. Let's put some music on. Probably gonna kill this stream and restart it once I'm ready to go, because I'm also streaming to YouTube, and I want to have a sort of a clean start for the video archive. But I have a few things to finish. I want to see if the music comes through the mic, because I muted the... Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it seems like maybe it's coming through the mic. It's hard to say. No. No. All right, cool. Perfecto. Perfecto. And oh, hi, the piano addict. Thank you. Right, great. That way I can have music and not be reported, which is great. All right. So yeah, let me restart this stream really quick, and then we'll be good to go. See you in 1 second. Whoop. All right, is this working? Yep, online. All right, excellent. Hello. So, hi, YouTube. This is the first time I try streaming on YouTube, so we'll see how this goes. But again, my name is Jean, and I do different stuff. I make video games and electronics. And so my project lately has been to make an electronic die. And I will show you this over here in this camera. Whoops. You can see my digits. This thing here is, oh, it's overexposed is what it is, is an electronic die. It has a Bluetooth connection, accelerometer, a small battery, and it's hard to see right now, and I'll fix the camera settings when I get back to the keyboard, but it can talk to phones and each other and do all kinds of cool stuff. And this over here is what's going to be version 2 of the die. So this version has single color LEDs and a non-rechargeable battery. This version is going to have multicolor LEDs and rechargeable batteries. It will also have wireless charging, and let's see what else. It's just going to be 1 million times cooler. The way these dice work, if I can take sort of an old one over here, maybe can I have, did I not, I need to fix the exposure here. The way they work is they use a flexible PC board that is sort of wrapped around in the shape of a cube inside the case, with all the electronics sort of facing the inside. Here's one of those boards sort of unwrapped, and the LEDs on the outside. This here, for instance, is the battery that is inside version 1. So I've been working on this, and I've been trying to stream some of this work on Twitch. And today I am trying YouTube as well for the first time. And I've been working on multiple things sort of at once. There's, on the one hand, a lot of software that needs to be written for this guy, and I've been trying to do some of that. but there's also a new version of the dice that I am working on. And in fact, actually, I have it on the other side over there. So if you let me sort of switch back over, whoop, over here. Hi. You can see. Let me. Actually, I even have another one right here. There we go. More cameras. I have cameras everywhere. You can see this board, which is not a flexible board, but it essentially is the next version of the die. If you can sort of see the white outline, it is what the flexible version of the PCB will end up being cut as, and then I'll be able to fold it in the right shape in the new case. But you know, this version is just on the hard PCB because that's cheap to make, and that way I can make sure that I didn't make any mistakes. In this case, I did make a couple mistakes, so that's, you know, why we do this. And you can see here some of the new stuff. This over here is like the wireless charging coil. And these are full RGB LEDs. Let me show you what they look like. And in fact, that's what we're going to be working on today. So you can see them over here. I don't know if I can move the camera a little bit. They're supposed to animate, and they sort of do when I turn the die, but I've been making a bunch of changes to the code and they are sort of messed up. Like here, it froze. So we're going to be mostly debugging code, maybe looking at oscilloscope, tracing some signals in the oscilloscope and stuff like that, making sure that you know, this works. I don't know why it just stopped working. Let's try again. Hello. Whoop. So we're going to be checking that out and hopefully figure it out. Then we can get back to doing some messing around with the piano addict. Thanks. We're going to be able to get back to messing with the accelerometer readings and trying to determine phasing. If you've followed me a couple times in the past, you know that's something I talk about all the time, and it's very important to me to be able to properly detect when the dice is being rolled, when it stops, when it's just being sort of, you know, messed with. Because the point of this is to interface with, you know, like maybe a phone, so that you can, you know, interface with a video game of some kind on the phone. You want it to be correct as much as possible. You don't want it to be, you know, having false readings that you sort of have to correct and fix in the app. You know, it kind of sucks, right? So anyway, so we'll get back to that. But for now, we're going to be working on this new version and on the firmware and making sure that everything is, you know, that those LEDs work. All right. Hold on. I have, oops, a message here. Let me see. I might need to fix my screen share. Let's see. No, this is this. This is this. It does seem overexposed, so if you'll excuse me one sec, I'll fix those cameras. Webcam settings. Oh, right. Open project. All right, let me close all these things so we can. I can share screen while I do this. Entire screen. Is this it? No, this one. God, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? No, no. This is a mess. Oh, but this is it. All right, cool. I'll fix this really quick. Whoop. The Salvation asks, may I ask what the added benefit of Bluetooth dice is? It's cool, but you know, the what I like to do is to get the dice to talk to each other and to maybe talk to some application, right, that augments your gameplay. Maybe it just plays sound effects as you're rolling. Maybe it's configured for a specific die. A specific game that you're playing, and it sort of, you know, can respond. Or you can make a custom game that you just end up playing with dice instead of the touchscreen, right? Like, you can just sort of do whatever you want. But mainly it's just because I think it's kind of cool. So, you know, but you don't have to. Like, the thing is, the dice will have awesome multicolor LEDs, and, you know, that's just enough to make them fun. The Bluetooth will be a added benefit. Also makes it easy to configure the dice. Like, even if you don't want to use them with any sort of, you know, application or game on your device, you could still use your phone to, you know, set up your dice. So, like, you want them to glow red or green or play some certain kinds of animations when you roll them, indifferent of whatever it is that you're playing. And you could just do that much easier with the phone, and, you know, just configure your dice, and then you just go off and play your regular board game, and the dice light up and they're cool, and you're happy with it. That's really it. You know. So sorry, I was trying to open the webcam app, which I have to run actually. It's just a different conversation, which is I have several cameras, but the configuration app, like the Logitech app to control the settings, doesn't recognize multiple cameras. So this past weekend, actually, I've been working on a tool that changes the settings for the different cams. Like, if you see here, as I move the settings around, let's say I move the exposure, I can change the exposure of the desk webcam. But anyway, that's a completely different thing. Let me tweak it really quick. I'm gonna switch back to the other cameras so I can tweak the exposure. There we go. Gain. It's pretty good. Saturation. All right, cool. Let's fix this one too. So this one is way too bright. There we go. Maybe 4. No, 3. A little bit of gain. And saturation, because I like to have more colors. That's a little too much. Let me look. Roll zoom. Backlight compensation? No. This doesn't look too bad. White doesn't bleed out too much. And now let's fix my face really quick. My face. Well, that's gonna be hard. Let's fix the picture of my face. Exposure. There. But with more gain. Maybe. No. That's too much. There. But a little bit more. Yeah, I can't fix that pale skin color, can I? Gonna have to work on that. Alright, that's probably good enough. Brightness. There. Too much contrast. Not good. Alright, excellent. So, I'll close this for now. And and we will open our firmware. All right, I'm just closing a bunch of stuff. Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. No. Yay. All right. And I want to get back to, what is this? This, okay. And open the project. Snap it over on this side. You know what? I don't like this side. I want this side. Not actually, I'll focus on that. I think I have a view for that. Nope, not this one. This one. Oh yeah, look at that. Except I don't want this view here. I want to add video source. Oh wait, no. Add video capture device, computer cam. There we go. Sort of want this over here. Remove this guy. Gonna have to fix those. I don't know. Yeah, it's a problem. Anyway. And open firmware. Okay. Or you know what? Maybe I can do this. Oh, not this one. This one. There. 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 Gotta do our product placement, I suppose. There we go. So you can see the kit. Beep. All right. So let's get started. Let's close this toolbox. We don't need it. So I'm using an environment, dev environment that's called Visual Studio. If you are a programmer, you probably know exactly what that is. And I am using a specific plugin for it called, or add-in or extension, I don't know what it's called, called Visual Micro, which essentially gives me Arduino compatibility, right? So I can build Arduino projects and load them onto devices like this, you know, that are Arduino compatible, and it makes your life way easier. I have a fairly, you know, big project now, like lots of different files for, you know, defining all the different parts of the firmware. Mostly there's a few main components. The most important one being this timer component. It is what schedules everything else, because this is, you know, bare bones code. There's no OS underneath it to talk to, so there's no like concept of threads or anything like that. And so when you want to do multiple things at once, like playing animations while you read accelerometer values or send, you know, Bluetooth messages, you need to use timers and timer interrupts. And so this component is really important. It's really tiny, but it actually is what everything registers with to do something on a certain time base. There's a few more, you know, more hardware-oriented files in here, like the I2C wrapper, right? That just allows me to use the I2C serial interface to talk to the accelerometer. There's an EEPROM on board, which also has its own, you know, module, essentially, with the methods that internally use the I2C buffer as well. But that will go away, actually, pretty soon. And then there is this definition for what the LED light strip, because essentially it is an LED light strip, just like the ones you can buy, you know, and program and stuff. Just it's on this board, and it also has a bunch of methods that you know, are used to talk to the strip. And there's something wrong somewhere in between this and the animation system that I wrote to, like, you know, control and time all the animations together. So I'm just gonna dive in and try to get the LEDs to light up correctly again, and then try to replicate the bug of, like, just like it is now where it just froze. See if I can debug print my way out of it, because of course I don't have a debugger for this device. And otherwise try to use the scope to help me out seeing what the die is doing. So let's see. All right, so the first thing I want to do, I think, is get back to the main file and not actually use the die, like the big die init and connect and all that garbage. I just want to initialize the LED strip. So I can't remember what they're called. RGB LEDs. Right. Init. And then I want to see if I can set them. Set LED index 0. Color, we'll do red. True. So this should set one LED to true as soon as the thing starts. So I'm gonna upload. Compiling. Just taking a minute. Let's see. What's going on over here? Man, this is taking longer than usual. I'm not sure why. Oh, there we go. Now it's uploading. There we go. And wait. Nothing. That's the problem. All right, let's try. Maybe I forgot something. So we init, blah, blah, blah. Turn off all the LEDs. And then if I set the LED, then show. Wait, if I flush it, then it shows, and then that should just light up the strip. Did I forget something? You know what? I'll do one thing, which is I'll talk to the strip directly. So to do that, I'll just declare it. I'll just declare it outside of here for now. And then in my thing here, I'll ignore this, and I'll do strip dot, what is it, init? Oh, I probably need to include, wait, nope. No, that's right. If you wanted to LEDs, strip, there we go, begin. Let's do this. Let's set all of them to red and show. All right, so this should, if this doesn't work, then it's an electrical problem, well, or a compilation problem. What? Does not name a type? What? Oh, did I mess up my declaration? Right. Is it a class or is it a struct? Oh, right. Compiling. Why is it taking so long? Oh, Chrome, of course. But why is my CPU system anti-malware OBS? Okay, that I understand. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. I'm missing half of my strips. Well, that's a problem. Okay, well, it's so bright on the screen you can't even tell what the LEDs are. Can I fix this? Let's see. Is this better if I closed my tool. Yeah, I need to work on that tool some more. But anyway, so I'm missing half of the LEDs. That's a problem. That is a serious problem. Num pixels is 21. And if I am not mistaken, I have to look at the layout because I'm looking at, oh God, it's too bright. Hold on, let me restart it with like something not nearly as bright. It's like ruining my eyes. There we go. Whew. Much dimmer. So I need to look at the schematic, the layout, and see if indeed it's just a communication like problem between this LED and this LED at this point. So we're gonna launch KiCad, which I learned, by the way, it is pronounced KiCad by the engineers that work on it. So I'm gonna go with that. And I need to open Dice 3 Proto Board, this one. KiCad PCB. There we go. I'll switch to the other side. Oh yeah, I'll need to fix that Windows again. Yes, so this is KiCad. It's a free tool, which is just amazing to me, because it's really good. It's just as good as the most popular until now tool for like hobbyists, which is called Eagle. In my opinion, it's just as good as Eagle. And it's free. So yeah, this is the board, and I am having a connection problem between, well, these two here are not lit up, and if I turn off a bunch of this stuff so you can see what I'm looking at, there's too much stuff going on. So this is the 6 face, and here we're looking at it through the board, right? So technically the, you know what, here, let me fix which, oh wait, nope. Let me get rid of this and add the other video capture device, computer cam. Let's do this thing again. Okay. So technically, like, this face is the underneath of the board. Just because the way I laid it out, this was the top. I mean, this is the front side. Whoops. Well, I can't show you, but this is the back side. So it's in essence mirrored in this view here, and you can see the text is backwards. So the way these LEDs are work is that they're daisy chained, and you can see sort of like the two connections here, this data and clock, being daisy chained from this one to this one to this one to this one over here to this one here. This one goes down, yeah, across, down, across, excuse me. So my guess is there's a problem either with the power supply to this LED, right? So if this LED is not powered up, then it won't light up and it won't pass on the data signals, or there is a problem with the connection between these two, right? So either some pads over here are not making connections, or these are not, or any one of these. So I think I should look at that first. And because this is, right, so it's this one, it has to be this one. It means on my board, it's going to be the one on the left. So we're going to go over to the mat and poke at it a little bit and see why there is no connection. So let's do that. The piano. What software is this? Oh, yeah. I hope I answered that. The Piano Addict, like I said, it's called KiCad, and it's free, and it's awesome. Well, for making, you know, schematics and PCBs. Okay, so let me switch over there. Okay. Just roll on over. And I'm gonna turn on my soldering irons. God, what a mess. Put this over here. I'll put this inside here, just so it doesn't move around on me. Okay. What was this? Oh, 2K resistor. And oh, you know what? Let's see if I can use this microscope. Let me try. I don't know if it's gonna work. Plugging it over here so I can show you what it looks like really up close. Let's see. What? No. Video capture device. New. Add existing microscope. Does it not work? Properties. Venus USB to camera. That's correct. Oh, well, that's a shame. It doesn't work. Okay, no problem. the microscope doesn't work well, or rather, all right, let me try again. Yes, add video capture device, new, small cam, and I don't want to use this. I want to use this guy. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Resolution. What? How do I know? This is so weird. Is this the 16 by 12? I don't want 16 by 12. Just do. Okay, that's fine. Highest. Bloop. Okay, cool. So that is. Trust me, this this is going to be fine. I'll add another existing, so you can see electronic stuff going on over here. All right, cool. That's good enough for now. I'll have to fix it later. All right, so let's focus this so you can see what the board looks like. Yay! Say hello to my little friends. Oh, frame rate sucks. It's just, I mean, this works, but it is not great. And also, let's see. There we go. All right. So, I need to flip. I might need to flip the video because I'm looking at it backwards. Ugh, Jesus, it's awful. But yeah, so the connection issue is, I believe, between this LED and this LED. So either with the solder pads over here or on the other one, or just this one isn't working at all. It was at one point, because I had all the LEDs working sort of as an early test. Let me see if I can focus that any better. No. Oh, it's so sensitive. Yeah, so you can see, right, there's two traces, right, just like in the just like in the PCB tool, between those two. You know, this one's just a tiny bit crooked because I soldered it by hand and it was difficult. All right, so the first thing I'm going to just do, just to be sort of like on the, wait, no, not this one, this one. Try the easy stuff first. Is I'm gonna put a bunch of solder flux on it and just sort of run my soldering iron over the contacts and hope that, oh God, I didn't put any water on this. Put some water on my sponges over here so I can clean my soldering irons. All right. Okay. All right. So I'll use the big one, hopefully, and just run it through. Let's see if maybe I messed up some contacts. All right. Let's see if that does anything. Flux remover. I don't really need this, honestly, but I like to use it. The flux is not conductive, but I just like to not have any of the residues on there if I can avoid it. Plus, I like the smell of chemicals. All right, so let's well, let's plug it in. Just give it some power. Here I have a USB power cable. It's not connected to anything, but it should still light up. And there it's booting up, and I made things worse apparently. Oh, and I hear some... What? What happened? Something happened. Something was not happy. Let's try again. No, okay, same thing. All right, so next attempt, we'll use the scope. Here's the question. I have, yeah, you can't see the scope, sadly. All right, well, first I'll start with the voltmeter and just see if I'm getting any power to that LED. All right, so here's my voltmeter. Let me grab a ground. Here, I'm pointing to a ground. All right, so if I touch bat, I should see, yep, 3.6. Oh, here, let me move that wire out of the way so you guys can see it. All right, so this is my, making sure, right? So this is my voltage. Whoops, 3.6. And if I poke at one of the good LEDs, which is tough, sorry, yeah, I see my head because I'm trying to get really close. Yep, I get 3.6 on this LED. And of course I should get, 0 on there. Oh, wait, no. What? 3.6. Oh, wait, maybe that's a data pin. Boop, boop, boop. 0. There we go, 3.6. So do I get 3.6 up here? I do. So it either means that this LED is dead, or that it's not getting signals from this one, which means now I have to use the scope to see if, to see the signals get through or not get through. Yeah, that's right. So its output is 0, 3.6 coming in, but 0 out. It may be dead. Oh yeah, actually. Or it's shorted. All right, let me look at it with a magnifying glass. It may just be shorted. Does not look shorted at all. I wonder if I should just try and replace it. No, you know what? I want to make sure that it's connected or not. So I'll go back over here really quick and change my program so it's constantly changing the colors of the LEDs. And that way, actually, if I go, where was it? Here, this will work. And that way I can have some data stuff constantly flowing through the dice. So let's do this. Something ugly. I'll do like, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I had a function to do like rainbow patterns. Did I leave it somewhere? I don't know if I... Oh, I think I killed it, didn't I? Oh no! APA 2 LEDs, yeah. Oh, that's too bad. All right. Well, anyway, let me just byte. R equals 0 byte G equal to 55. And we'll do this. R16 G8 some parentheses so we don't mess up, and then R plus plus. This should wrap on its own, right? I think they should wrap. Actually, you know what? I'll just, because with like sign extensions and stuff, I don't trust this. There we go. All right. Oh, wrong. Oh, can't. Oh God. Yeah, it's freaking out. Let's try again. You know what? I probably want to wait. No, I don't want to wait actually. Oh, look at that. What the? I don't know if you can see this, but like the other LEDs are turning on, kind of. All right, time to use the scope. Let's get back over here. I can probably show you the scope. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I can show you the scope. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try. No, actually, try that again. Sorry, hold on one sec while I plug in a bunch of like USB stuff all together. That's exciting. Turning on the scope. Okay, go over here. Here, let me plug this in so you can look at it while I add more scenes to my OBS setup and see if everything still works. Yeah, it really blows out the camera. That's too bad. I can fix that. I can fix it. I can fix it. All right. So I want to do a new source. No, actually, I don't want to do a new source. I want to add a scope. Video capture device. Create new scope. Scope view. And I want to use this guy. Not working. Properties. Oh, it's weird. It won't show me the Yeah, it won't show me the scope. Boo. Okay, well, that sucks. Let's see. How am I gonna fix this? Does this work? Oh yeah, this still works. But this, I can't show you the scope. Maybe I can unplug this guy. Let's do that. Let's try. I'm not hearing anything. Boo! Alright. Yeah, look at that. There's an LED over here. It's just like, hey, what's up? I'm on. Okay, while this is going on, I'll change the exposure just a little bit. No? Oh, wrong one. Ah, there it is. Oh, there. There we go. Oh, my fault. My fault. Here. Video capture device. And I want this one. No. And I want this one. Yes. Perfect. Excellent. So I'll put this over here. And I'll... So you can see this is my oscilloscope. It's old. It's old-fashioned. It's like 30 years old probably. But scopes are expensive, so even this like 30-year-old scope was maybe not 30. Yeah, probably 30. Was like $300 or so. Yeah, just darn expensive. But now that we have a scope, close this. Don't need this right now. You go away. Can turn this off, and we can look at some signals. Which, so I need one of these. Whoops. Sorry. One of these. All right. So channel 1 will snap onto a ground and look at a valid, let's see, battery. Oh, yeah, we go up. Perfect. As it turns out, I already had my my level right there. So we got 3.7 volts approximately. That's great. And let me poke at a valid signal. Let's say this one. There we go. We need to fix our trigger maybe. Change our divisions. We'll turn off the turn off this stuff. How do I turn off the... I don't really want this. There we go. There. Whoops. So you can see these are packets of data being sent over, and if you look really closely, you can see the progressing here. I don't know if it's going to be hard to see correctly. because there's too much like stuff drawing on top of itself. Here, let me move this. There we go. It's hard to see, but if I, whoops, you can sort of see here that the pulses are getting longer and shorter, and they're sort of traveling. That's the RNG values that are incrementing and decrementing. So essentially, it's passing, you know, like a binary code of those numbers, and so you can see, you can essentially see it get through. If I poke at the other line, which, oh god, so hard. Is this it? No, that's the ground. Is this it? No, I'm not getting it. Oh, this is so hard. Also, the light in my face is killing me. There we go. Right, so this is the other signal, and it's the clock. It is so much more, right, regular that right, you can clearly tell. The little reason there's still a little bit of shadowing is because the clock's only active when it's talking, and I don't think it's talking all the time. Right, essentially it goes like, hey, I got packets for you, and it sends them, and then it does other stuff, and then it goes, hey, I got packets for you. So the timing's not, they're not going to perfectly overlap. But anyway, so that's right. So that's the clock, and if I could turn both on here, I'll change this back to where it's supposed to be. All right, so I'll move this one up, and I'll move this one down here, and grab my other probe. I don't know if I'll be able to poke at both of them at the same time. There's something. And oh, there we go. Nope, that's not working. Ugh. So hard. This doesn't seem like it's changing. Yeah, I need there we go. Oh boy. Oh wait, no, I'm pointing at the same stuff. Damn it. There we go. Still hard to see. Yeah. Wow. I wish you could see it better. But anyway, so the real question is, what shows up at the pins of this guy? Here I have data coming into that LED. And oh, the clock, look at that clock. That's not right. Should be 0 to here. I turn off channel 2. And I move this back to 0, right? It should be going from 0 to 2 volts. So, but it's not. So this tells me that there's a short, basically. Yeah. Because if you look at any other one, like this one, right, it's clean. It's not 2 volts, it's 3 point whatever, 3.7 to almost 2 squares. So that's why it's not working. All right, so I think I may just take it off and see if that fixes the short. All right, so let's unplug this. Oh, my eyes. Seriously. And for this, I'll use the hot hair gun. And then try to, excuse me, yeah, get rid of that or remove that got one LED, and see if I still have a short. If I do, figure out why, and no. And otherwise pull it out. I'm 256. 350, please. All right. Woo! This is a nice hot air gun. So, what we're going to do is essentially, try to heat it enough. Kind of want to preheat, the whole thing just a little bit so it doesn't, have stress too much the other components. So I'm just warming the overall board for a while, and then I'll just apply more heat to that one chip, until the solder melts. Yes, it's hot. Oh God. Well, okay, that was a little too hot. I just touched them and they came off my finger. The fuck? Holy crap. It just came off. Alright, let's clean this up. God, these things are finicky. Well, I bet I don't have a short now. Fudge. Alright, so now I'm using some solder, what's this called? Braid. To sort of suck up the solder that's left on the board. And I'll be putting some new chips on there. Alright, whoops. Alright, where are my chips? My chips are here. Over here. Wow. Okay, so this is my roll of LEDs. There we go. That's much better. So I'll be getting a couple of these out and putting them back on. Trying to remember which side is which. Okay, I think I got it. Alright, so what the best way to do this is to use some solder paste, which is this. So this is essentially lead or solder beads in some kind of suspension, some kind of like fluxy liquid, and when you heat them up, they sort of tend to melt like solder, which is great. So you can put it on stuff and then solder. I just warming up the syringe just a little bit because it makes it just a little bit more runny, which is easier to do that getting on the board. So you'll have to excuse my head in the way. This one. There's a lot of stuff. Alright, so I need the thin solder for this. Put this guy over here. Oh, no, I need it this way. Put it up close. Come on. Get in there. Sorry. I have to fix that camera, so my face is not always in it. Alright, so I'm adding a little bit more paste. Well, it's trying to add a little bit more paste. Around to this one. There we go. Come on. Oh, this is a pain in the rear. It's fine. Alright. Soldering iron. Let's get all this stuff flowing nicely. There we go. Some solder flux. Let's do another pass. Actually, I'll use this one. Okay. Let's look at it at the okay, that's not bad. Let's see if it turns on. All right, cool. It does. All right, next one. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I want to see, I'm going to look at the signal really quick. I want to see if I still have a short somehow. This is my clock. No, it's clean. Perfect. All right. Good deal. Let's put that other puppy back on. And then we can try again. All right. Grab the thing. Put the thing on the thing. The thingamajig on the whatchamadoodle. Oh. Okay. It's kind of like welding. That like you do like put a little tack weld and then you do like the real stuff. It's kind of like the same. It's like I'm putting like one corner in and like, you know, just enough for the chip to stay in place, and then I can sort of like put more solder. Don't want to put too much though, because it tends to make connections that you don't want if you put too much solder. It's surprisingly good, actually. Like all the solder that you buy, I think they all have like a rosin core flux thing. Makes it flow like really only where it needs. Meaning, well, to other like metal, you know, that are connected. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's really good at keeping things from shorting out, which is very convenient. It's actually not nearly, not so much the case with like lead-free solder, which, you know, is supposed to be better for the environment, but it's a pain to use. It doesn't like to flow. You need like, you know, really hot temperatures or like heat, whatever. The ability to give like a lot of heat and everything. Yeah, they're really a pain to use. Lead solder for hobby projects is the best. When you have machines to do it, then sure, use lead-free, because it's better for everybody. All right, so don't know if this is good enough. Let me look at it in close. Oh, that looks pretty good. No short. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Fuck. Yeah, no, it works. But not the next one now. I hate you. I hate you. Alright, let's poke at it. Those things, I swear, they're so finicky. Like, it took me 2 hours to initially solder them. And I had to do it like one at a time. And then at each step, making sure that, you know, they were lighting up and all that stuff. Alright, because... let's see, does it go over here? So that's a nice clock. There is no data. Oh, okay. So my guess is the data is not soldered properly. Data pin. Yeah. Let's try that again. Let's look at it again. Maybe I messed that up. Well. I am, oh, it might be a short. Might be a short on the data out. Let's test for that. So, this is the multimeter in continuity mode. And what I want to see is if I have a short between, yep, data out and the ground. So let's fix that really quick. Hopefully Magic Flux will do it. Is my pen not working anymore? There we go. Just as I was talking about, like, oh yeah, the solder really likes to, like, you know, only flow where it needs to. And it doesn't create shorts and stuff. Brr, brr, brr. Eat my words. All right. Let's try again. Okay, it works. Let's see. Fuck you. Sorry. I mean, damn it. Ah, that sucks. Why? Oh no. Oh. It's offset. Oh god. Alright, I'll show you. This is worth looking at. I need to. Oh, I should bring that small camera thing back on. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. I'll add video capture device microscope. No, small cam. There we go. And okay. All right, so. Oh, it's not working anymore. Why is it not working? Oh, I have to properties. No, properties. Oh, this camera is not working. No, it's not working. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. The wrong one again. Too many USB devices on this thing, seriously. All right. Let's see. Small cam properties. There we go. That's working. And is this guy working? Nope. Now this guy is not working. Properties. I don't know. This one? There we go. Okay, cool. Too many webcams. All right. Come over here. All right, so I will show you. Yeah, there we go. Whoops, there. All right, so I don't know if you can tell. But this chip, the one I just soldered, the last one I soldered. Oh wait, which one am I looking at? Oh, I'm in the wrong group right here. This chip. This looks huge. This chip is slightly offset compared to this one. And it's causing a short because underneath they have, where's my tweezers? Tweezers? There we go. Oh, nope, oh, don't fall. Because underneath they have a little contact. Where am I? I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Nope, this side, over here. So confused. There we go. There we go. Yeah, because underneath they have a small contact. And so I need to pull it back out. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. All right. Let's do that. Pull it back out. Arguably, I messed up the footprint for these and made the pads like too big or too close to one another. Man, this is powerful. Look at that. It's going to come off in no time. Come on. There we go. Smoking. All right. So there is here. There we go. All right, so you see there's 3 pads on each side. There's like 2 inputs, clock and data on one side, matching outputs on the other side. Then there's a ground and power, and essentially one pad on each side, or there's a pad on one side is a ground, the other one is a power, and the 2 pads in the middle are also ground and power, so you can choose to use one or the other. But they're internally connected, and if you sort of mess up, they can short with other pads. So this is what was happening. All right, I'm just gonna grab a new one, just because I don't know how much those LEDs like, you know, this much heat. and I'll try to do a better job. So let me move this camera out of the way, and then just remove some of the solder. So we can have a flat surface. Perfect. Let's check. All right, that we don't still have a short, because that would suck. All right, perfect. And yeah, I think, or actually, you can see. Here, I can show you the problem. When I said I made a mistake designing the pads. This pad here, right, like this one, which is the data out, is just too close to this pad here, which I'm already guess is going to be ground internally. And so if the LED on top of it is just shifted just a little bit, then it can short those two pads, and that's no good. They're surprisingly well like glued on the board, so I can't just sort of like get rid of it, unfortunately. I can try sort of like maybe score in between. I don't think that's gonna really do anything, honestly. Here, does this look any better? Oops. Where am I looking at? There. Doesn't look any better. I'll try to score in between, but so let's just try again. All right. Let's put a little bit more of this. Whee! On the pad over here. Then we can too many wires. Then we can grab our chip. Where the hell did I put it? I think I dropped it somewhere. Curses. What did I do with it? Where did I put my LED? Damn it. Well, there's one over here, but I don't... No, that's not it. It's not new. It's an old one. Where the... Where did I put it? That's the problem with these things. They're so small. Just lose them. Alright, well, let's just get another one. Whoop. Well, that sucks. Okay. Alright. Put that in here. Perfectly centered. Which, you know, super hard. Sorry, I keep putting my fat head in the way. I need to learn to not do that. Yeah, I'm just using the solder that's like on the tip of my soldering iron, hoping maybe it'll be enough. Let's see. Nothing that some flex can't fix. So let's put some flex on here. This pen's running out. Okay. And warm up everything. All right. Let's check our short. Okay. Do we have a short? We do not. Perfect. Excellent. Should have a short here. No? Oh, wrong pin. Okay, well, let's try again. Do we have a short? No short. But here, yes. Okay, good, perfect. And now let's see if it works. Bam! Yay! All right, they're all on. Excellent. Good deal. Now we can get back to debugging the code and seeing if we can play our animations and stuff. Nice. All right, let's turn off some stuff over here. Turn off all these irons. Switch back to this little puppy over here. Oh, my coffee. Okay. All right. Bloop. Victory. Yes. Yes. This is awesome. It's making me happy. All right. Let's. Which screen? This screen or this screen? Let's go back to this screen. Oh, Brett. You know how I told you my keyboard, right? Like it comes in two pieces. I have the numpad separate, which I never used. It was just sitting in a drawer. Well, I found a good use for it. I use it for switching cameras. So now I can have it around with me and I can just, you know, change cameras. It's great. It works great. I had to like jump through a few hoops to reprogram the keys because otherwise I would be typing 1s and 2s into all my programs. But that's something you can do, and you know the Google machine worked. And so now, oh fuck. What just happened there? Damn it. What just happened? Look, as I'm talking, it's going like wrong colors. Ah, I'm gonna kill it or kill myself. No, what happened? It just won't, it stopped working again. Alright, back to the drawing board. Or back to the, yep, over here. 3. It was not but a respite, I guess. Alright. Die. Yeah, I think I saw the. Did you post a picture on Twitter or something of your keyboard? I think you did. I think I saw it, and it looks just like the new version of Shannon's. All right, so what is going on over here? Womp, 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 womp. Let me fix this camera. Whoops. Move this out of the way. Nope. All right, so let's hook up the ground. And excuse my fat face again, but I need to see. Oh wait, it's a similar issue of like, it's this one again, not turning on. Nothing over here. What the? Does not look right at all. Actually, that looks like the clock and data are shorted somehow. Let's see. You know what? Let me look at it with on the thing over here. Oh god, yes. There's like a ton of like solder paste on. Here, I'll show you. On the one above, because I didn't clean it up. Here, glasses, because I can't see. All right, so which one? What am I looking at? Oh, it's too close. Hold on. 15. No, I want to look over here. Yeah, so between D13 and D14, but you can't quite see it. How do I? Ah, there we go. There's like a light on this microscope, which is kind of nice. There we go. So you see all this mess? That's our short. I'm pretty sure. Right up here on this side. So I'll clean that up. All right. Let's grab. Waiting for the iron to warm up. Warm up iron, I ask you. Alright. So we're going to make sure everything's melted over here. And then we'll use some flux. Flux remover to clean up. Brush. Read up all the crud. It's annoying with all the wires in the way. Okay. How does this look? Does it look cleaner? D, what am I looking at? D 13, yep. 10, 13, 14, much cleaner, right? Yep, much better. All right. Let's plug it in, I guess. And it's working again. All right. Good. At least, you know, that makes sense. But, all right. Switch back over. Oh no! Damn it. Sorry, I ran into the post. Ugh. And now everything's messed up. Sorry. Ugh, gonna have to figure something around that, because that's not cool. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's get back over here. And plug this in. Over here, switch to, was it this one? This one, there we go. Alright, so let's get back to this code. We can get rid of this. Oop. Test code. Did I have an update or something? Yeah, there we go. I doubt that it's just going to work, but and you want, in fact, before I do this, just keep this turned off for now, and instead I'll turn this off, but I'll use the RGB LED init thing. And set LED 0 to red and see how that works. Filing and uploading. Oh, it's much faster now. For no good reason. And it is not working. It's garbage, in fact. What the hell? Boop, boop. Let's try that again. So this should turn off all the LEDs on Init. And nope. Oh, this is killing me. Hold on, let me test the strip code directly first. Make sure it didn't re-break somehow. Oh, no, it broke again. Damn it. All right, so I don't know if you can see, but it's, well, yeah. It's turning on the first, again, same number, red, and the other ones are just stuck white, basically. Yep. It's only turning. Damn it! Why? What's the trick? Why is this just constantly fighting me? Seriously, as soon as I take it over, I guess I just need to leave it over there. All right, one more time. Oh, killing me. Killing me. All right, if I go back over here. Just kill me. Kill me. All right, oh, wait, actually, let me turn this back on and poke at it again. Nothing here. Oh, wait, damn it, I need that code again, because I don't know what, I don't have any signals going through, but that's normal. Let's check if there's a short instead. Otherwise, I'll have to reprogram it again to get those signals, twiddling. Okay. Ground. Ah, God. Why? Why is there a short? Let's try one more time. Okay. You know what? I'll use RealFlux today. Sorry. Do I have a thing for this? I don't think I do. Oh, damn it. I need a syringe. And I don't have one. Damn it. I need to get one of those. All right, well, I'll just use the pen again. span. All right. Let's apply some heat over here. Let's see. Short. This says no short. So now one would be tempted to believe that this will work again. But it doesn't. Ah, damn it. Oh, wait, no, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. No short here. Let me see. Uh-oh. I need to reprogram it for this to work. Hold on one sec. Let's get back over here. Oh, hello. So I'll just do this. Oh. Okay, come on. All right, so yellows. Yellows. All right, so let's see if we get anything. So here, this is just writing yellow all over it again, all the time. So I should see something on this pin. And I do, but again, it looks like it's weirdly shorted. What about over here? This looks fine. It's my data packets. Oh, I see now they look much better on the scope because oh, here, I can probably change the intensity. Does that work? No. Wait, which one is it? Oh, this one. That way you can see it better. Because they're repeating, so they're a lot easier to read on the scope. But oh God, oh, that's a problem. Oh no, there we go. That's better. That's the clock. Looks fine. I think my probe's probably doing contact. Oh God. I don't know if you can see this. It's freaking out. So I think there is a short. All right, more cleaning is in order. And maybe that's all we try. So I actually have a new version of this board already coming, with the few changes that, mistakes that I've already found. And it's basically the final board before I send off to get some flexible ones made. Make sure and get right because they're expensive. But one of the things I did fix is the footprints for these guys, giving myself a little bit more margin of error and hope to solve most of these annoying issues of like bad contacts and stuff. or it can not work at all. Jesus, what did I do? This is not good. Come on. Ah! What did I do? Oh wait, there's no power? What? What in the world? Alright. Okay, well I'm gonna have to look at this. I also have to make a call. So, I am going to pause the stream here for now. Or I guess technically stop it. Pick it back up later. Hopefully I will have resolved this issue. And we'll be able to actually like work on some code. So anyway, thank you for watching. Yeah, see you next time. Bye.